Did you know that after just 1 week, we forget up to 90% of what we have learned? Imagine, you sit over a textbook for 4 hours, and your mind is blank. But there is another way. Scientists have discovered methods that allow you to learn faster and remember almost forever. Albert Einstein, Tesla, and the world's best students use these techniques. And the first technique used by famous people around the world is, learning longer does not always mean learning better. Harvard scientists have discovered that concentration levels drop significantly after 40 minutes. After an hour, the brain struggles with fatigue. Henry Ford understood this 100 years ago. He introduced short shifts and outperformed his competitors. Studying is not a marathon, but a series of short sprints. 30 minutes of focused work is more productive than 4 hours of cramming. The second method is called the Bloom-Zygarnik effect. Soviet psychologist Bluma Zygarnik noted that waiters remember orders perfectly until the bill is paid. The brain hates unfinished business. It keeps chewing on it in the background. Einstein did just that. He would abandon the problem, go for a walk, and suddenly find the solution. During sleep, the brain does not rest, but consolidates knowledge like a computer saving a file. Harvard research has shown that students who slept after studying remembered twice as well. Thomas Edison knew this. He would doze off with metal balls in his hands to catch flashes of inspiration on the edge of sleep. The Japanese created the philosophy of Kaizen, the path of small steps. They learn 10 characters a day, but they do it every day. The result is thousands of characters without cramming. The brain loves rhythm, not marathons. Nikola Tesla built machines in his head, perfecting them before touching metal. Scientists have confirmed that when you vividly imagine an action, the same neurons are activated as when you actually perform that action. German psychologist Hermann Ebbinghaus proved that without repetition, we lose 80% of our knowledge within a few days. But if you repeat it at intervals, every other day, every 3 days, every week, the memory becomes concrete. When you explain something to someone else, your brain turns chaos into logic. When you explain something to someone else, your brain turns chaos into logic. Many teachers say, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it yourself. The brain doesn't like whole watermelons of knowledge. It needs small slices. 5 minutes of focus is better than an hour of boredom. That's why TikTok videos work. They match the rhythm of the brain. Teach briefly but often. Study briefly but often. The brain perceives this as a game, not torture. We remember what we feel, not formulas, but moments of laughter, surprise, or excitement. Dopamine is the main glue of memory. Learning with emotions strengthens connections between neurons 3 times better. The result, not 4 hours of suffering, but 30 minutes of enjoyment, after which you know 3 times as much.